I would like to first welcome Ms. Denise Weber, who is going to be speaking to us in regards to the fair housing and the equal opportunity. Ms. Denise, please.
Thank you, Claudia. It is an important time in our nation's history, as we all know. There has been a sudden and long overdue shift in the awareness that racism impacts all parts of our society. With this awareness comes the acknowledgement that we, as realtors, must take real action to address discrimination, segregation, and persistent wealth disparity. In history, our profession has not always treated everyone in a just and fair way. And recently, housing discrimination by real estate professionals has been revealed through very high-profile investigations. So I encourage you to pay attention and be aware of what your role is, not only to protect our industry, but our responsibility to the public. We need to be an example of inclusion and diversity. I hope this short film will help you understand who we are. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoy the film. Thank you.
As we commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Fair Housing Act, let us rededicate ourselves to assuring that the promises of the Act are reality, and that the promise is extended to groups not fully protected from discrimination. To achieve that goal, we must take action to oppose and challenge discrimination when it occurs, and advocate for specific language in the Act to protect the LGBTQ community from housing discrimination. We must also focus on educating how equal opportunity in housing is directly connected to health, education, and economic opportunity.
You know, our zip code is our destiny. The zip code that you grow up in is going to determine how high you're going to climb the social ladder and the economic ladder in our country. If we don't have quality schools within a neighborhood, if we don't have a chance for social advancement within a neighborhood, then the homes that people invest in within those neighborhoods are not going to increase in value and not allow them to leave a legacy for the next generation.
Discriminatory housing practices create racial and economic segregation in communities. That can lead to disparate outcomes in overall quality of life. Fair housing supports developing racially and economically diverse communities and expands access to greater life opportunities. Each of us has a role to play. What can you do? Redouble your efforts to understand fair housing laws and how your actions, words, and understanding of the issues impact housing choice.
It's important to take action to oppose discrimination so it doesn't continue years to come, generations to come. And there's many ways to do it, and we should be all made aware on the steps to take when we do face discrimination and how to take action.
When you see discrimination, challenge it, report it. Engage in community dialogue and debate about the issues tied to housing choices, like schools, healthy communities, gentrification, and economic opportunity. Be informed and take action to expand protections to new groups experiencing discrimination today.
We know that we have half the population living in states that have protections for people who identify themselves as LGBTQ or gender identity, but it's only half the states. It's imperative that we come together as a country, that there are protections in place for everyone, whether you're Black, white, Asian, a millennial, it does not matter. Everyone should have the same rights in terms of being able to own a home or being able to rent a home.
As realtors, we don't just sell homes, we sell communities. And the reality is that everything that we do really ties into the overall economic vitality and viability of a given neighborhood. And we, as realtors, play an important part. Home ownership, I mean, it's the cornerstone of our society.
There's obviously still work to do. Call on members of Congress to change the Fair Housing Act to prohibit discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. By protecting the rights to housing, free from discrimination for all people, the Fair Housing Act preserves and advances opportunities for everyone. It's time for all realtors to take ownership of fair housing rights, to challenge discrimination, and ensure the promise of the Fair Housing Act.
Fair housing.
Fair housing.
Fair housing makes us stronger.
Any last words, Ms. Denise?
Thank you, Claudia. Absolutely. Again, I just want to encourage everybody to read their Texas Realtor magazine. There's a lot of great information in there about fair housing. If you have any questions, we have the association to help you with those questions, and also the Committee of Equal Opportunity. But I just want to reiterate the importance of this and how it is our responsibility to continue to do the good work that realtors need to do. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Can everybody like clap for Miss Denise? Woohoo! This is a virtual clap. Yay! Thank you, Miss Denise. And now I will turn over our annual meeting for the Greater El Paso Association to our 2020 president, Mr. Conrad Pickett.
Hello, everybody. Hello, good to see everybody. Glalia, I have to say, because this meeting's over Zoom, I think some people were surprised that they had to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance, and hey, I'm wearing my basketball shorts. Hold on a second. That was great. All right, first I gotta do a few things really quick. I need to commend each and every one of you members that are doing this over Zoom. I have to commend you. I know it's not easy, difficult times. So congratulations to you. So proud. I am honored to be the president of this Greater El Paso Association of Realtors. Second off, because of the times we're in, and because we're doing this over Zoom, I wanted to wear a shirt. Well, first off, you see my Texas hat, but I also wanted to wear a shirt that brought a smile to everybody. We all need to smile every now and then. So at this moment, I'll stand up and say Happy Halloween to everybody. So happy Halloween, everyone. Hopefully that brings a smile to some folks' faces. All right. Today is October 23rd. It is 11:46 a.m. and I am calling this general membership meeting to order. Welcome everybody to the general membership meeting. Education Committee, thank you for all of your hard work. You guys have done an amazing job. So Education Committee, thank you so much. Thank you to our leadership. At this moment, we will be recognizing our officers and directors, but before that, I want to thank Patrick Tuttle for his presentation. And I also want to thank Micah for her presentation. I want to thank the Education Committee one more time, because again, I'm blessed to be home taking this education day. I want to show you guys something really quick. So I have notes here. These are my notes. And I'm blessed because I'm able to take this day with my daughter, and she is also taking notes. So just FYI, my 2-year-old has also been taking notes with me. So she's going to be the 4th generation of realtor. All right. If you are here, please give yourself a wave. I'm going to recognize our officers and directors. And if you can, if you want to, on your screen, I would like a trooper clap for each of these persons. So we have our Texas Real Estate Commission Commissioner, Mr. Scott Kessner, with us. Trooper clap. And Mr. Scott Kessner is also NAR Director. We have our Texas Realtors Regional Vice President, Ms. Jennifer Stroviescas, trooper clap. We have with us our Texas Realtors Nominating Committee, DJ Mora. We have our Texas Realtor Directors with us, Mr. Tim Cantrell, Mr. Andrew Haggerty, Mr. Scott Kessner, and DJ Mora. As our Texas Realtors Tree Pack trustee, Miss Jackie York. Our political involvement committee, or our PIC, Kim Reagan. Our executive committee, maybe I'll say myself, Conrad Pickett. I'll take a trooper clap. I'll take it. All right, youngest president in 104 years, by the way. We have our president-elect, Miss Caroline Canfield. Our secretary-treasurer, Jackie York. And our immediate past president, Mr. Alejandro Contreras. Also with us today is our Chief Executive Officer, or our Administrative Executive, Mr. Jason Sanchez. Now, I will be introducing our Board of Directors. Again, if you're here, give us a wave. Okay, give us a wave if you're here. Board of Directors of GEPAR is Shai Rodriguez, Jack Bumgarner, Jacqueline Garcia, Lisa Wise, Carla Rayos, Ben Williams, Lizette Smith, Aníbal Olage, Karen Polanco, and Miss Claudia Gaitan. Good job, everybody. Do your little thing. I learned this recently, so. Now I will be introducing your MLS Board of Directors. As your MLS Board of Directors President, Miss Maricela Harper. Your Vice President, Elizabeth Golden. Your Secretary Treasurer, Penny Moore. Mickey Molina. Bill Stanton. Rick Snow. Allison Lewis. And Al Jurado. All righty, and finally, Rustum Marciano. All right, now at this moment, I will be recognizing our committee chairs. This deserves a big one for today. Your education chair, Claudia Gaitan. Big one here. No trooper clap for that one, big one. We have our budget and finance committee chair, Miss Jackie York. You have Tree Pack Chair, Mr. Alex Whitaker. I was trying to sound like him. You have your Governmental Affairs Chair, Mr. Danny Gerard. We have our Realtor Builder Chair, Minerva Altava. We have Equal Opportunity Chair, Mom Denise Weber. We have our YPN, or Young Professionals Network, Cynthia Mendoza. We have our Ambassador Series Luncheon Chair, Ms. Jacqueline Garcia. We have Property Management Chair, Mr. John Hogan. We also have our Community Investment, who's doing a great job, Hope Jackson. And finally, our Affiliate Member Chair, Ms. Sandra Canava. All right, now, I saved this for last because it requires ultimate recognition, is the staff of the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors. So let's get a big one. Michael, I see you nodding your head. No, everybody at staff at the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors. I save it for last because you guys do an amazing job. Thank you so much, staff. Nothing could be done without y'all. Thank you so much. All right, here's the big one. Here's the big one. This is where we need cheers. This is cheers, I guess. Zoom cheers. I am now going to be announcing the results of the 2020 elections for the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors. 2021, I'm sorry, 2021. Your president for 2021 will be Miss Caroline Canfield. Your president-elect will be Jackie York. Your secretary-treasurer for 2021 will be Rick Snow. Now, for board of directors. Shai Rodriguez, congratulations. Thelma Briffa, congratulations. Cynthia Mendoza, congratulations. Alex Whitaker, congratulations. And ultimately, there's like, how does this name get here so many times? Galia Gaitan, good job. Good job, good job. All right, at this moment, oh, I forgot to show you. Me and my daughter built this while we were taking our notes, while we're taking classes. Okay, now, at this moment, I am going to be introducing your secretary-treasurer for 2020, Jackie York, with our financial report. Jackie, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Our financial report for September 2020. Current assets, cash in the bank is $943,433. Accounts receivable is $171,294. Total current assets is $1,114,727. Total all assets is $3,178,387. Total liability and equity is $3,178,387. Net revenue over expense is $464,336, with the 6-month reserves of $384,721. Our balance after reserves is $79,615. And as of today, we have a total paid membership of 2,632 members. Conrad, Mr. President, this concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Jackie and her committee have done an amazing job this year. At this moment, I will now introduce your MLS president, Ms. Maricela Harper, to give her MLS update and financial report. Maricela, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. This has been definitely so amazing. Thank you all for being here. I will now call this meeting to order. It's 11:57. Let's see. We will just quickly go over some of the things that we've been able to do this year. The biggest one being the implementation of the NAR Clear Cooperation Policy. That one's just been one that, wow, I mean, that was so huge for not only El Paso, but for everyone. Everyone that was, that's a realtor. So thank you guys for your patience, and for all of you that spread the word and educated everyone on this policy so that we could all work as professionals together. We went ahead or the way that it worked out really nicely in our favor, but Selena was left membership and is now part of MLS. So if you haven't called in and didn't know, Selena is now there to support you guys. She's unbelievably amazing and just a wealth of knowledge and ready to support and help all of you. So that's been a huge plus for MLS. MLS fully launched the border CIE and established a board to govern that service. So that was really big. We hadn't ever had a commercial place to go to, and now they do. So we're super excited about that one. MLS also voted to purchase the Domus Anelic dashboard, which is when you go to the El Paso, Texas website, you're able to now pull a report on the statistics, like how many homes sold, price per square foot, all of that good information that you're able to share with potential clients. That's been helpful. We also established definitions for the MLS. With there being so many pending accepting offers, we were working hard to maybe try to work with the different vendors on how we're getting the information out. So we worked to expand the pending accepting offers field to be more robust. So while syndicating partners to work with us on displaying the correct information, and that's been huge, all while just making different videos to spread the information. Now I will go ahead and report to you guys our financial report. The financial report as of September 30th, 2020. Current assets, cash on hand is $754,195 with 66 cents. Accounts receivable, $60,988 with 92 cents. Total current assets, $815,184 with 58 cents. Total assets, $839,914 with 72 cents. Total liability and equity, $839,914 with 72 cents. Net revenue over expense, $440,168 with 50 cents. 6 months operating reserves were a negative $479,260. Balance after reserves was a negative $39,091 with 50 cents. And our total membership is at 2,437, which is really good. At this moment, I will announce the results of the election for MLS board. These will be presented to the GEPAR board for formal election in October. The winners are Ben Williams. Yay, Ben! So excited. It's going to be a really good board next year. Carla Rios. Yay, Carla! And Maricela Harper. Yay, Maricela! I get a second chance. Hopefully COVID is good and goes away, does what it's supposed to do and goes away so that we can all get together and have our meetings at GEPAR since we've all been doing them over Zoom. Let's see, I think that is all that I have. That concludes my report.
Thank you so much for what y'all have done this year and for your leadership and for the members of the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors. Thank you, Maricela. All right, at this moment, I'm going to make some comments really quick. First off, Miss Isela Martinez said great sports announcing. I guess I just have a voice for it. I wasn't trying to do that, but tell UTEP I'm for hire if that's what you think. I'm going to make some comments really quick about what we've done this past year. So early on in the year, we had our strategic plan and also leadership training. And our leadership training and strategic plan were given by the Texas Realtors CEO, Travis Kessler. Texas Realtors CEO, Travis Kessler, came into El Paso and gave us our strat plan and our leadership training along with Mike Barnett. It was an amazing 2 days filled with top-notch information by the state's brightest minds. Governmental affairs, they conducted candidate interviews and endorsed candidates for state representative, county commissioner, district attorney. Texas Realtors winter meeting was unfortunately the last meeting we had attended in person, and that was in February, and we were highly represented by El Paso members, staff, and partners. I mean, everybody knew our names by the end of that meeting. It had networking, governance meetings, trainings, and I need a big round of applause for this one. At that winter meeting, our very own Scott Kessner was the 2019 Texas Realtor of the Year. So big shout out to Scott Kessner for getting Texas Realtors Realtor of the Year. Congratulations on that award, Scott. And he was completely caught by surprise. Yeah, right. March was a hard one for us because the Tree Pack St. Patrick's pre-party was the last event we had in person of the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors due to COVID-19. But it was still a great turnout. We had so much fun, and we raised a lot of money for Tree Pack that night. So if you guys missed it, hopefully there'll be another chance soon. GEPAR leadership and governmental affairs worked with city officials to make real estate essential, allowing the El Paso Realtors to work, obviously at limited capacities, but once COVID hit, your leadership and governmental affairs worked very hard to make sure that real estate was deemed essential. In early April, as your president, I issued a letter to all the members informing the members, thanks to Texas Realtor efforts and Tree Pack. Yes, ma'am, Jackie, good job. Due to the efforts of Tree Pack, our political involvements, all that, especially Texas Realtors, real estate was deemed essential in the entire state. So Jackie, obviously, Tree Pack, PICS, leadership, GAs, all of us worked together to make sure that real estate was deemed essential. After all this nonsense, GEPAR began holding all events, MCE, orientations on a virtual platform, which of course is, we have to get used to. But it's worked out very well. Staff has adapted. The agents have adapted. So that's just, we've moved everything to virtual just because of this. Texas Realtors had its 360 event for its virtual, for the first time virtually, and awesome information, insights on display for membership. And I am not 100% sure, but I think if you go to texasrealestate.com, you can still go back and watch those video logs. In May, NAR legislative meetings were held virtually for the first time. And guess what? Over 20,000 Realtor members attended that meeting. They opened it up not only to leadership, they opened it up to every single member. Over 20,000 attendees. That is a record-breaking number. Governmental Affairs Committee, they had virtual conversations with our Congresswoman Veronica Escobar to discuss very important real estate issues, open door policies throughout that with GA. Thank you so much. GEPAR had a virtual town hall on Facebook regarding Maricela's MLS policy change. Not your change, but the MLS policy change. Yeah, it's not your change. The MLS policy change. They held a virtual Facebook town hall that was very, very good. GEPAR, myself and MLS staff participated in a special WCR virtual event featuring the best MLSs in Texas. It was a forum I did for our WCR affiliates. The Realtor Builder Committee kicked off its first virtual education series, also having many great events throughout the year. June, GEPAR had a very informative Facebook Live presentation with GEPAR members adapting to the new normal. NAR hosted safety webinars. Texas Realtors hosted real estate topics virtual training. And let's see here. YPN had a virtual happy hour and contract tips with property management committee. That was really cool. Texas Realtors full conference Shaping Texas was virtual. Tree Pack had two very successful online auctions in September. Community investment, I cannot thank them enough for what they've done and what they're about to do. community investment has been working so hard all year. They're having 2 events and 1 will be later this month. And finally, no, 2 more things, sorry, 2 more. GEPAR was an official 2020 census partner, and they worked tirelessly to promote the importance of census and all that. So we were official partners. And finally, GEPAR did make a contribution to Corporate Ally program for the 2nd year in a row to fight real estate related issues at all levels. So we had a great year. A lot of things have happened this year. It has been very different, but we're all in this together. And again, I want to thank everybody for any leadership position that you may have, and get involved. Galia, thank you so much for keep bringing that up. Get involved. If you're interested, get involved, get involved. If you want to see change, get involved. Okay. So that wraps it up. I am going to adjourn this general membership meeting. It is 12:10, and congratulations to all the board of directors. Congratulations to leadership. If there's anything I can do for anybody, please reach out to us. Jason, thank you so much for helping me with notes and all that. Jason, thank you so much. And staff, one more time, everybody, staff, give it up, man. Give it up. Thank you so much. And thank you to your leadership and our volunteers, committee members, leaders, all that. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Don't forget the shirt. Stay happy. Happy Halloween. Thank you.